Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Houston Rockets. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Aaron Gordon out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Green, and it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. And for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4. Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at. And they tell you also what you need to work on.
Now, here's Green. Sengun with a screen on Fox. Pass to McCain. 6 on the shot clock. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. McCain's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Rockets. Here's Minnesota. Gobert, the pass to Hernan Gomez. To the inside. Here's Fox. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
Pass to Green. Sengun with a screen on Fox. Locked up there for Sengun. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Highlight reel play from Sengun. Great timing.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. McDaniels gets a wide open look from outside off the mark. Rockets on offense. This their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Now here's Green in the game against Toronto. Very impressive.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here is Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Puts up a 3. Cans it from downtown.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Gordon with a screen on Fox. Green kicks to Sengun. Here's McCain. Good. And it's Sengun picking up the assist. McCain's got 5 now.
Known as a terrific passer at his position, Sengun excels at finding the open man.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Houston. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Golden State. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And checking out these Rockets, they know what they're capable of. They have the talent to be a much better team than they've shown, but the execution has got to improve.
And Fox gets it to go.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
Pass to Green. Gordon with a screen on Edwards. A pass to Gordon. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
He was practically levitating over the floor. Aaron Gordon.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Now here's Gobert. For three, Edwards. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Fox against Green. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Fox against Green. Fox dishes to Edwards. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
Man, Edwards gets great lift off the floor when shooting that jumper.
Here's Waters. 17 points in his last outing. Green. Herman Gomez grabs the miss.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Trains the three-pointer. Fox has got 7.
At the arc, Fox has only gotten bolder. He takes threes without even thinking about it.
Lively a screen on Fox. Green passes to Lively. Drops in the layup for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And here is Fox. He's got 7. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
And stolen by Gordon. And it's Houston on the break. Here's McCain. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. McCain's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And Lively pulls it down.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
And the first one at the line is good. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
Substitution on the court.
Fox against Cooper. Pass to Green. Lob pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, Gordon does his job on the screen and gets rewarded with the bucket.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 14. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Taking a look at the Rockets. Green is out there with Cooper. Then it's Aaron Gordon. Then it's Derek Lively. And it's McCain in at the 3. Well, there's some recent news. And now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams. What's going on?
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets showing they are eager to make personnel changes early on still in the season. They're very excited about the acquisition of Derek Lively II. He's a guy who fits that over 7-foot mold. Can move with or without the ball, plays with an incredible amount of intensity. No question that he makes any team better.
Thanks again, Shams, as always. Donnie's checked in for the Rockets. Dillingham comes in for Cooper. Now Fox, 11 points in the game. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Green inside, guarded by Fox. Green taking his time here. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Rockets leading by 12. Gordon with a screen on Edwards. The drive by Green. Here's Dillingham. That 3 off the mark. The Timberwolves shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Timberwolves passing it around. Edwards against Dunn. Edwards cashing in from outside.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Green against Edwards. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Green. Houston needs to get a shot. Here's Dunn. The Rockets again can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's McDaniels, and again it's Minnesota.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Edwards against Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Rockets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And that one misses.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And so it's Minnesota with it. 8-point game. He lobs it up. Stolen by Gordon. Pass to Waters. A 3-ball. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. That'll do it for the first half. Rockets lead by 8. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, man, it's a hot dog. Jeez, it's right there in the name.
Well, it's got meat, correct?
Right.
It has bread.
Right. And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Rockets.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting the 3 major E's: effective, efficient, and entertaining.
I like the way you did that.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. So it's Minnesota now, trailing here by 8. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. And it's Fox, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now Green following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. Back to Green. The tray. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. EA, thanks.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
Dan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send a second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right. The first one falls. And so he hits both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Lively, a screen on Fox. Green passes to Lively. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And it's Fox with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8-point game. Good. Fox has got 13 points.
And how about that stick-to-itiveness from Fox there? Just a great attitude. He really excels at driving inside and kind of just bouncing off defenders.
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Gordon with a screen on Fox. Here's Green. Yep, that one goes in there. 5 points in the game.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's McDaniels. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. A pass to Fox. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Let's check out some of the best shooting teams out there. The Rockets, number 1.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Rockets leading by 6. Pass to Lively. Here's McCain. Outside, Green. Rocket 6. Waters passes to Green. Here's McCain. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Here's McCain. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Here's Green. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Green's got 7 points in the game.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside Edwards. Fox with the screen for Edwards. For 3. It's rebounded by Waters. Waters got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Green against McDaniel. Lets it go with a 3. And that one's good. Green. And now a 9-point Rocket lead.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Now here's Gobert. And here's Edwards from the arc. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 7th assist in the game. Rockets leading by 6. Pass to McCain. Back to Green. Shoots over Fox. Green, no luck.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Hernangomez kicks to Gobert. Missed inside. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Spins. Right wing. This one for 3. McCain's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 6. Poke loose. Over to the wing. 3-pointer, Fox. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Rockets with possession here. Şengün with the screen for Green. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Ware. He's got 10. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Mitchell finds McDaniel. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McDaniel's got 6 points.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Tries the spin move. He gets it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Minnesota on top. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got Aaron Gordon. Green is out there with Cooper. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Waters in at the small forward. The drive by Green, pass to Cooper. Lively with it, down to 5 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes. Lively's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Houston. DiVincenzo passes to Miller. And here is Fox. Green with the ball. And it's Miller picking him up.
Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
Here's Fox. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep, and until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
Fox hits them both. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Fox against Cooper. Right side, Green. He nails it, and we're tied up. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
Fox against Lively. Floats one. It's deflected. McDaniels against Cooper. Green inside the three-point line, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Timberwolves shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. They kick it out to Green. Over Fox. Green missing again. Fox dishes to McDaniels. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. They could retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Gobert, he's checked in for Miller. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter.
Substitution on court.
Here's McCain. Pass to Gordon. Green against Fox. Launches it. They kick it out to Green. Back to Gordon. 6 to shoot. Waters passes to Green. The 3. And the basket by Waters.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Count it, and the Houston lead's been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Edwards.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Gordon a screen from deep. Green. Pass to Waters. Outside Gordon. Şengün against Gobert. There's Green with the 3. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. I think Gomez has got 5 rebounds tonight. The wide open look here for Fox. nailed from three-point land. Now just a 1-point Houston lead. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Cooper, he's checked in for Green. So Houston wins it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Aaron. You're on a good roll right now. How confident are you can keep this going?
Yeah, but things change really quickly in this league. You know, 1 week is different from another, so you got to not get too high, not get too low, stay even keeled, and just take it one game at a time.
Well, you just ripped off 5 cliches in a row. I'm sure you're going to keep ripping off those wins as well. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks so much.